everyone, and welcome to First Time Home Buyer, or FTHB as we like to call it. I'm Anisha Natarajan and I'm back with our expert Sameer Jasuja to help you make the right calls on your property backed by data. So Sameer, welcome to the show.
Pleasure being here.
So let's begin and take a look at the markets we will cover today to give you your top picks in property. Gurugram will be covered in a budget of 80 lakh rupees. Now that's a large territory. Where exactly in Gurugram can you buy in that budget? Bengaluru, Yelahanka will be covered for budget homes, 25 to 30 lakh rupees. What are your top picks? We'll also take you to Andheri East, Mumbai. Here the budget is 1 crore rupees. Can we actually cull out 1 BHK or slightly larger apartments? Noida, in a budget of 90 lakh to 1 crore rupees, is there anything rent-worthy? Will it give you high rental yields? Bengaluru, Whitefield also covered today in a budget of 75 to 90 lakh rupees, one of the best markets for IT professionals. What are your top choices in that mid-range market? Mutera, Ahmedabad also on our list today in a budget of 80 to 95 lakh rupees. And finally, we've got Jaipur covered, Mansarovar Extension, one of the best micro markets of Jaipur in a budget of 45 lakh rupees. All right, let's start with the first question. This is from Janabrata Roy. He's looking to buy his first home in Gurugram. Budget is 80 lakh rupees. So, big territory, Gurugram. Sameer, where do we take him? I know Dwarka Expressway is not recommended right now, so is it new Gurugram?
Yeah, Manisha, this budget will perfectly fit into the new Gurgaon region, where there are about 5,000 odd families now scheduled to move in this coming year, and going to about 10,000 families by next year. There is a lot of good ready stock that is already available, and a lot of under construction coming up, which will be ready in the next year or two. This region is oversupplied because of a lot of launches that happened about 4 years ago. Social infrastructure is lacking at this point in time, and that's why we've given it a rating of 5. It will slowly come up, and the rating will improve of this region because the connectivity is very good. Parkview Aranda is the first recommendation by Best Tech Group, Gurgaon 21 by Vatika Group, and Vipul Lavanya by Vipul. All the 3 projects are ready to move in and available in the resale market.
So as I can see, the first recommendation that you've given, Parkview Ananda, Sameer, is slightly higher than the market price, but of course this is a superior project. Vatika Group at the average market rate of 4,300 to 4,800, and then of course Vipul Lavanya slightly lower, or in fact I would say quite a bit lower than average rates of this market at 4,800 at 4,100. So there you go, Mr. Roy. So there are these 3 markets, and of course, like we just said, that Manesar toll is going to go away, so connectivity is only going to improve in this market. Okay, let's take our next email. DJ Dodia has sent us a question for Bengaluru. He has picked Yelahanka and budget is 25 to 30 lakhs. So that's really an affordable home buyer. Yelahanka, Sameer, how's this market been doing in terms of, in returns, the weighted average price and ready move-in stock?
Manisha, as we all know that with the airport shifting to North Bangalore, this was the first micro market that witnessed a lot of new launches, and it did very well on the appreciation charts as well up to 5 years ago. And now it still continues to be appreciating. That's the good part, but at a lower rate of 5%. It's adequately supplied because of the new launches that had happened at that time. It's an affordable market with really the IT jobs shifting to the north side. This becomes a very strategic location for the future and a good location to be in even as an investor. Pyramid Carnations is the first recommendation by Pyramid Homes, TMR Tulips by TMR Developers, and the Gallery by Alicia Projects. One more point I'd like to make, that the social infrastructure is reasonably good over here. So we have given this a rating of 6 odd because the infrastructure has been coming up here for quite some time, and the connectivity, of course, is great.
All right, so 3 projects, and here's the list. In fact, Sameer, I haven't heard you calling out an investment market in real estate for quite some time. So you mentioned that Yelahanka is actually...
It's about time we start doing that now.
All right, so Yelahanka in Bengaluru it is. It's been appreciating at 5%, which is much better than most of the NCR markets have appreciated in the last 3 years or so. Pyramid Carnations as the first recommendation by Prop Equity. There's TMR Tulips by TMR Developers and Gallery by Alicia Projects. Most of these are from local developers because the budget is so small, so probably these are the newbies or developers who are able to deliver in that ticket price of 25 to 30 lakhs. Okay, from Bengaluru, let's head west to Mumbai. Rakesh Yadav wants to buy a 1 BHK apartment in Andheri East area, and he's working with a budget of 1 crore rupees. Sameer, enough availability in that budget?
Yeah, Manisha, if you're looking for a 1 BHK, you can get options because you're going for a much smaller size. Andheri East is a good bet in this price point, most importantly because of its proximity to the Western Express Highway and the job creation zones of the BKC, as well as on the other side, the Malad region, and of course Andheri itself is a big employment generation hub for affordable office spaces. This micro market has been an old micro market, so social infrastructure is reasonably decent. 7 is what we give it. The market is adequately supplied, and the 3 choices that you can consider are Vasant Oasis by Shade Creators. We have Kanakya Rainforest by Kanakya, and we have Nai Roshni by Eco Homes Group. Please keep in mind that some rates here are on super area and some on carpet area. So that's why you'll see a big deviation here.
All right, so Vasant Oasis, let's bring up that graphics. Completion date is 2018, and this one seems to be on super area. It's at 715 square feet. If I look at Kanakya Rainforest, now this is looking smaller, but then it is actually carpet area, and that's what Sameer just alerted all of us. 467 square feet, and also to be ready in 2018. Then the final one, which is Nai Roshni, is fitting in your budget as well, and as per data recommendation, this is one you could look at. Developers called Eco Homes Group, priced at, in fact, slightly higher, 28,000 rupees per square foot. 1 BHK here, carpet area sized at 409. Sameer, 3 projects there, but I must say, when I look at a 1 BHK size in Mumbai, in areas like Andheri East, I almost think that these should be affordable homes because area-wise, they're pretty much there, right? Not price-wise, though.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, Mumbai is even coming up with smaller sizes in these kind of locations.
Good Lord, lesser than 400 square feet carpet area. Yes. Okay, well then we'll keep an eye on Mumbai market, and probably, I mean, if you have anything lesser than 1 crore, don't even think of anything up to Andheri. Let's take a look at this email. Atul Kant, he's looking for an apartment in Noida costing 90 lakh to 1 crore to invest. He wants only those properties that can get him decent rental income. Sameer, that's the big challenge. Noida, decent rental income. Have rentals even improved beyond 3–3.5%? I mean, we consider 4% as fantastic rentals to get anywhere in NCR.
Manisha, 4% is even also on the higher side. It's typically between 2 to 2.5%. I would not recommend anybody to buy residential property for a rental return perspective. But however, since, for commercial buyers, you have to pay much more to get much larger floor plates, you can look at this. It's the best part of Noida. That's the positive, and it's a ready to move in market, what we are recommending with respect to the flats. So it's an undersupplied market. Infrastructure is great. The metro will also get operational this year itself. So we give it a rating of 7. All the employment generation IT parks are over here. So that's the good part. At least your apartment will get rented fairly quickly. We're recommending options which are all ready to move in, and some families are already staying there. So the rentability becomes better. Lotus Boulevard by 3C Group is the first recommendation. 3C has challenges, but this is a ready project where families are staying here. That's why we recommended. NRI Residency by SDS Infratech and Prateek Style Home by Prateek Buildtech are the 3 recommendations. Very good sectors to look at an investment option. But as I've always been saying, that Noida will take a long time to appreciate.
So all these 3 projects, Sameer, from the resale market, are they easily available in the resale market?
Yeah, Manisha, there is a lot of supply on the resale side. In fact, most of the transactions that have started to happen are happening in the resale market, and there are a lot of investors that had got stuck over there in Noida, and now they're looking for exits. So you'll get good options and good flats to even choose from in the resale market.
All right, so I can see that the ready availability or availability in ready stock is 1,625 apartments. That's a lot of apartments to choose from. So Do negotiate hard, even from the investor who wants to get out of this property. And of course, you can expect some good deals in this market. One of the best livability index for Noida market. We're going to head into a break. Remember, you can send us your questions at home@nw18.com. We will continue taking your questions on the other side. We've got Ahmedabad and Jaipur coming up, so stay tuned.